Hi, I'm Britta with Practical Financial Planning. Today, I want to discuss how to use allowances to help build financial values in children. But first, I want to think back on an experience that we've all had. We're in the grocery store, about to check out, and a child throws a tantrum. They want that candy bar, and their mom said no, and they scream and scream and scream until their mom says, "Okay," and gives in, teaching them the valuable lesson that the more you scream, the more you get. My sister saw this kind of demonstration and decided that for her kids, instead of saying no, she would ask them the question, "Can you afford it?" She would give them allowances, and then if they wanted to buy something, they could buy it if they had the money, and not if they didn't. They could save up for it if they wanted. And I think she got this idea from my parents, who, when we were in our teens, decided to stop buying us clothing. Now, we still had clothing. We just had to pay for it ourselves. They gave us the money to do it. So every 3 months, I got $100 to spend on, really, it didn't have to be clothing. It could have been movies out to friends or candy bars in the grocery store. But it was usually clothing because that's what teenage girls want. So I needed to learn not budgeting, but conscientious spending. And that conscientious spending has stayed with me as an adult. And I think that my clothing allowance has helped me become a better adult and has helped my bank account grow. So that's how my parents built those values in me. Now Ken wants to discuss a little bit about how he used an allowance with his daughter Becca.
From the time our daughter was quite young, we gave her her allowance in dimes so that she could take 10 cents from every dollar and put it in a bank that she called her Save for a Long Time bank, another 10 cents and put it into a bank called Spend Soon, and another 10 cents and put it into one called her Poor Box. The rest went into her wallet and she could spend that however she liked. But Save for a Long Time was intended to get her used to the idea of saving money for very big goals like college or retirement. And now it's made her used to putting some money aside out of every paycheck into an account like a 401k or an IRA. Spend Soon is for those bigger goals that you can't pay for out of an individual paycheck, like perhaps a down payment for a car. And of course, the Poor Box is to encourage her to make an appropriate contribution to charity. How much will be appropriate for her, she'll eventually figure out for herself, but it's now a part of her habit for dealing with the money that comes in. So we found this to be a good way to pass along not only some important habits for dealing with her cash flow, but also some of the values that are important to us.